Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, besties. Hello, Synthia.
Hi, Juice.
How are you?
I'm so good. Are we live?
We're
Live?
live. We're live.
Yes! Oh my god.
Did you thought
Okay.
I was just talking to you?
Well, I'm not sure. Where do I see the absolute our cute
So
little
if
frame?
you go to twitch.tv/juiceboxtwitch,
Yeah.
and you just open it up on another screen, you'll be able to see the chat. You'll be able to see us and how adorable we
Okay,
look.
gorge.
Also, hi
Gorge.
chat, hi besties, hi Kendall. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls stream together.
Hi guys.
I've got to shake out the nerves.
Shake it out. Shake it up. Shake it off.
Shake it up. Okay, I'm gonna fix my light really quick. It's a little too
Fix
dark.
it. Are we still Blue Man Group?
We're not Blue Man Group anymore. We're absolutely
Okay,
stunning.
good.
We're absolutely stunning. Okay.
Absolutely stunning.
Absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, we are cute. Okay, I'm gonna
it?
mute. Cute. I was getting the double audio thing. Oh, we look great.
We look great.
Yay! Okay, fun. I love looking gorgeous.
I love looking gorgeous too. And speaking of gorgeous, gorgeous girls, we're here to talk about some gorgeous, gorgeous girls. It's us.
Speaking of gorgeous, gorgeous girls, it's semi-qualified queens.
Semi-qualified queens and the gorgeous, gorgeous girls. I want to welcome everybody into our premiere podcast episode, which is live. So exciting, as you could tell. I'm Juicebox, if you don't know who I am, and this is...
Synthia Kiss.
And this is our podcast. I'm so excited. Joanna, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that, bestie. So yeah, are you excited?
Girl, I am beyond excited. Like, when I tell you podcasts have been filling the void that was once called my social life all through COVID, like, it's only natural for me to cross the other side and host a podcast. Like, I am such a chatty Cathy. I feel like you and I are just gonna like spill the tea, tell it how it is, make it a fresh Canadian perspective. But for all those who think we're gonna be super polite, don't get it twisted.
Lies.
Like, we can be shady ladies. Like, we're gonna... Like, if we don't like something, we're gonna clock it.
I know. Somebody said also, Aisha, Hayden, thank you so much for those resubs, and Verity and Cakes, thank you so much for those 100 bits. I appreciate that, bestie. But yeah, I saw somebody say that we are going to be the most polite podcast they've ever seen, and I was just like, bestie, absolutely not. I'm going to tell a girl she's ugly if she's ugly.
Yeah. The thing that, what I like us being called semi-qualified is it's like, I can read girls for synthetic wigs, even though like my wig budget is like $25. You know what I mean? Like, I'm semi-qualified to comment on certain aspects of drag. And yet we have a podcast and we're going to talk about all of it. It's like, I'm not qualified from every perspective to be judging these girls, but hey, we got to do
it anyway. It's going to happen.
I was actually thinking, do you know when there's like tutor boot?
Yeah.
We have to think of the equivalent, and people watching, I want suggestions. Like, what is the semi-qualified? Is it like, because we're talking about quality, like qualification, is it like approved, declined? Like, what's our tutor boot, smash or pass? You know what I mean? Like, we got to think of a thing.
In here, we usually say tox or box.
Oh my God, cute.
Yeah, so we say tox or box here, but... Oh, kiss or diss is a cute one. Leaker said kiss or diss.
Shut up.
I like kiss or diss. That's fun.
I mean, I'm biased.
Of course. Of course you're biased, but it's fine. I like kiss or diss.
Color girly. Wow.
Do you like it?
What is going on? That's like UV shit.
Oh, what? Ian said qualified or disqualified.
I mean, that's a top runner.
That's a top runner. I like that. Also, it's called Lady Danger from MAC, and the only reason it looks neon is because of the lighting.
It's absolutely stunning.
Thank you, babes. Absolutely gorgeous.
I took a look at the screen and I'm like, your lips are like, bam.
Also, if I don't catch up with the chat, I'm so sorry. Obviously, we've got a lot of things going on and we've got a lot of things to cover. So, but definitely please talk to each other. I'll try to catch as much as I can. Cynthia will try to catch as much as she can.
100%.
But please, come and chat. I love you guys so much. Maya, thank you so much for gifting that out. I hope you guys really enjoy the podcast. And right before we get started and into things, I do want to lay some ground rules. If anybody is here new to the community, we just got a couple things. Please, no spoilers in the chat. We love to chit chat and we love to talk about these things, but we know that Reddit exists. So just try to keep it to yourself as much as possible. We want this to be fun. We want this to be lighthearted. And as much as we are going to be shady ladies, also, there's no transphobia, no fat phobia. Nothing like that is going to be tolerated inside the chat. Please be respectful to all the mods. Please be respectful to everybody else in the community. We want this to be a very safe space for everybody. And we want this to be fun. Also, hi, Tiff.
100%.
Yeah.
Hi, Tiff.
Hi, Tiff. Hi, Tiff.
Oh my God, we were just talking about you.
We were talking about Tiffany, my sweet baby.
Aw. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so 9 queens from all over. Did you know, fun fact, 22% of the cast is Canadian? I have a calculator.
I was like, how did you figure that out?
I quickly was like 2 divided by 9.
You were just like 2 divided by 9. I was just, you literally said 22%. I was like, oh. Are you happy with the cast?
You know what? I really am, as far as like Canadian talent. Like I definitely, full transparency, I would have anticipated potentially seeing someone like yourself, but I love Jimbo. Like, he literally made season 1 go fucking viral. Like, I'm sorry, that opening entrance, the whole challenge, climbing up the mountain, like screaming, like it was enough like confusion, amazing weirdness. Like, it was just like, who is this Jimbo? It was the definition of enigmatic. Like, you wanted to know more, and I feel like it just like it made the season, like everyone was hooked instantly. So I'm not surprised that Jimbo is there, and then Lemon fucking slayed the whole time. I can swear, right?
Fuck.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Fuck shit.
You can't fucking swear.
You can't fucking swear on my fucking stream. No, you can swear. I'm really excited for Lemon and Jimbo. They were like obvious choices for me. Like, it wasn't anything that surprised me because they were the 2 fan favorites, right?
That's
obviously
the word,
from our
fan
season.
favorite.
They were the massive fan favorites. Like, obviously I knew that they were going to be there, and I was really happy for them. I probably wouldn't have said yes right away though if they would have asked me. It was way too fresh out of Drag Race. Like, I would have been like, ugh, like died. So I'm like, kudos to those girlies for saying yes, because that would have been too much for me. Yeah. But I'm happy with them. I'm happy with
I'm
the
always
UK
scared they would
girls.
never ask again though. Don't you think? Like, if they only ask once, I don't know how that works. Like, if you decline, would they be
you'll
able
you'll just have to find out, girly.
I know, right? Stay tuned. I would say yes no matter what though. The invite to the Thunderdome, I'm like, let's make a fool of myself. Like, let's do it one more time.
If they, any news is good news, and if they can keep your name in their mouth, put it in there, bestie.
And otherwise, start a podcast.
And just talk about them. But I'm excited for the UK girls. I'm excited that Pangina is there.
I have something to say about her.
Oh,
she is gorgeous in and out of drag.
Oh my God.
What a firecracker. I'm like,
I thought that was going to be our first shady moment.
Oh, there'll be shady moments. Don't you fret. But this queen, I'm like, it's so interesting to see her once be a co-host, a co-judge.
Yeah.
And then now like dive into the competition. It's like, I feel as though if you're going to do that, you can't drop a single ball. Like, she's there to just be like, no, I'm on judge level. Like, I'm higher than so I'm very interested. And I love the Thai representation. It's like, it really feels international with a contestant such as herself. So
and I feel like
shady yet.
Thailand gets overlooked so much already in the franchise when it's one of the best ones. I haven't seen it. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, I've never watched Thailand, and I know I should because I hear one of the best ones. But it's like
one of the best ones. I haven't watched it, but
I've heard wonderful things. I've heard wonderful things about that one, and Spain. I hear Spain is incredible, and I haven't watched Spain yet. But I mean, I know.
Have you seen the lip syncs in Drag Race Thailand? They are.
I saw a girl light herself on fire. That's it.
Yeah, girl. We've got pyrotechnics. It's like, I say this in the best way. They're manic. Like, they are literally. They are for your life. Like, literally. Yeah. I can't. It's so intense. And we can dive into this more. Let me know if I'm rambling. But the Thai culture, they're so respectful of when queens get sent home. It's really interesting to watch the cultural differences between each Drag Race franchise, and I actually think there's something kind of beautiful about this franchise in particular, where we all get to kind of look across the pond, see different queens, be exposed to perhaps whole series of the franchise we wouldn't have been interested in
Yeah.
otherwise. And this includes Canada. Like some people are going to be like, who the fuck is this big titty Jimbo? Like, what is this? And then watch your whole season. You know what I mean? It's
Imagine
like,
being someone existing in 2022 and not knowing who Jimbo is. Like, imagine you being that person and being like, oh my God,
honestly, I can't even. I
I,
can't imagine
I don't know who
it.
this giant breasted man in a wig is. Like,
I when I went to
speaking,
Victoria last,
yeah,
I saw Jimbo's studio space, and I was like, I fangirled the entire time. Like I
yeah.
never had chill in front of Jimbo. I was just
Really?
like, oh yeah, like I just was so
Oh,
excited. There was something about being in their studio space. I was like,
okay.
this is where the magic happens. Me as a designer, like that's when I fangirl. I think that I just like connected with them at the bar. It would have been like, hey Queen, but in their space with all of their everything out, it looked like a fun house. Have you been?
I've never been. I've never had the chance. I've never had the privilege. The
Oh girl,
privilege.
next time we're on the island, we're making that happen.
We'll just go to. Well, last time I was on the island, Jimbo was in Vancouver and Calgary, and literally
Oh fair.
messaged me being like, "Girl, this is the one time you come," and I was like, "Sorry."
We'll be back. We'll be
We'll be
back.
back. We'll
We
be
love
back.
Friends of Dorothy's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that was the best time.
So
Um,
fun.
should we dive in?
Hell yeah.
We should dive in.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. We're
Are
gonna
we ready
start.
to meet our queens? Are we
We're gonna
ready?
meet
Are
our
we ready?
queens. We're gonna start with my very good Judy, my Essex girl, Cheryl Hole. What do you think?
Cheryl. Cheryl Ho.
Cheryl Hole. She's my
Okay.
Essex diva.
Love, love, love the color of this like
Mm-hmm.
metallic magenta.
Mm-hmm.
But am I crazy? Does the bodice not fit right? Like what's going on? I feel
I
like something's going on with the fit. It's like it's giving me it's just too
cheap.
I wish no, I wish she just had exaggerated the neckline
Uh-huh.
or something because it's looking a little lumpy. I
Like
don't
it
know.
doesn't fit.
Or that it's just not flattering. Like I feel
It's
as though you don't have to be
I
a twig, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's flattering her body. But I love the color.
I like Cheryl a lot. But it's like the skirts looked too long, the top doesn't look like it
Yes.
fits. It looks a little cheap. Why does she have knee pads? Like like
I know
it's
what
like
exactly is she gardening?
yeah, are you gardening? Like the hair is like it just there's
The
a
hair
lot.
is massive.
The hair is
Dare I say,
massive.
is the hair too tall?
I, it's like I don't think the hair would be too tall if it didn't have that thing on it. Like I don't know. She looks really happy. I like that she has like the Captain America thing and it's camp, but it's
Yes.
still like okay, Wonder Woman takes a roller skating lesson before the photo shoot. Yes, John Balam, just like that. It is. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not the tea for me. I'm not
I
slimming.
I feel as though the prop is giving me more frisbee than Captain America right now due to scale. Like I don't know that movie very well. Is that to size? It just feels a little petite,
It's a
doesn't
little
it?
petite. It's a little
Isn't it?
petite. It's a
Like
little
it just
petite.
if you're gonna go one direction, I go big. I go camp when it comes to your
Yeah.
prop. Like I want her to look like a petite little girl, a willow pill. And instead, I just worry I don't know, it's messing with the proportions of everything.
Yeah. It almost looks like it doesn't fit, but then it's too big and also too small. Like the
And is
top
it
looks too small, but the bottom looks too
yeah,
big and too long.
yeah. And isn't that a
Yeah.
Captain America reference? I'm right on that, right?
You were right on the Captain America reference. You not being a Marvel fan is something we're gonna fix, but
Yeah.
I don't
I just find it
know.
ironic that it's American reference and it's like UK
And she's
versus the world. I feel
British.
like this is the time to be like fucking, British. But that's just me. I don't know.
Is there anyone? Captain Essex, Juke Nibble, Captain Essex.
Oh my
Do you
god.
see Captain
Oh,
Essex?
it's a reference to her being a star. I stand corrected. Okay, cute. Because
Is
that was from
it?
her season. Yeah, that's what Lil Red Maddie said.
Little Red Maddie. It's a reference to her being a star. Is it actually? I don't know. I still like. I'll say some nice things. I like the color.
Yeah, it's
She
gorge.
looks pretty. Like her face looks
Mhm.
gorgeous. Like if we just go a little bit bigger so you can see her face, she looks absolutely stunning. Can you guys hear us right now? Yeah, you can hear us in this. I just want to make sure my sounds are okay.
Yeah.
She looks amazing. She looks great, but I just think the actual bodice of the whole thing and the shield are just like not the best.
What do we think of the shoe
Oh, I hate the shoe.
on this outfit? Yeah. I
I hate the shoe.
love the shoe in general,
Yeah,
but on this, it just makes me wanting more.
yeah.
Leaves me wanting more.
It's not my favorite moment with it, especially because everything's that like deep, like magenta pink, and then you have this like holographic, chunky heeled, clear AB shoe. Like,
Yeah. I feel she would have been better off pulling in the silver, like we're seeing in the stripes of the skirt, the star emblem, the headpiece. It's more clear than anything. It's like a lucite heel, so
and like, why
I don't know.
wasn't it like a full boot to like go with the whole thing?
Yeah, but
Mm,
I'm really excited what they're gonna bring this season energy wise. Like I watched her interview earlier this morning and she's just funny.
yeah.
Like she acknowledges the fact that she like gained a little bit of weight. She's like referencing all of her best ofs. Actually, that was one funny thing. All the queens, it felt like they were told, "What is your most memorable quote?" And all of them like delivered it in this almost forced way. Do you know what I mean?
Where they had to say it
Like
800 times, kind of
yeah,
thing.
Jimbo's like, "Oh, wow." You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
like, wow, how
wow.
many times did you have to do that? But overall, I feel like Cheryl, what do we think is going to be her biggest strength on this season?
Doing mediocre.
Oh, okay,
Get
okay.
it? Because I'm ready for another week of me doing mediocre. That wasn't a
Yep.
read. It was just that was what she said. Also, guess who just followed? Pythia Kiss.
Oh my God,
Or no,
Pythia Kiss.
Pythia Kiss.
Done. The
You and
most
Pythia,
beautiful. Oh my God.
your
Just
daughter.
the fan faves of season 2. I mean, watch out.
Hello,
Watch
Pythia
out.
Kiss.
Her wardrobe, my talents, we could have won.
What was I saying? But
We were
yeah,
talking
I think
about her
about
being mediocre.
her being mediocre. I think
Yeah.
she'll be great. I think she'll be a funny little moment. I don't know anything how they're gonna lay out the season, so I don't know what she'll actually thrive on, or if they'll even do things traditionally. Like anytime they do these,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like acting and sewing challenges and stuff. But I think she'll do fine. I hope that
Yep.
she like impresses us and like flies above everyone's heads and just like really proves that she like can do a little bit better than what she did on her season. But I mean, I went home first, so who am I to talk?
Oh, but like that's just like happenstance. Like had it been a different shift in challenge, like not
You
a
never
design
know.
challenge first, you never know.
You never
Do we
know.
think do we think the Brits have a leg up, a heel up because it's Drag Race UK versus the world? Like it's like the UK versus everyone else?
I don't know. That may be
Because
a twist.
even in the interviews, I felt like all the Brits had like a chill demeanor or something. Like they were all just like,
Well, they were
"What's up?"
home.
Do you know what I mean? Like I felt like they were
Yeah.
at ease, whereas I feel like some of the others were kind of a little more nervy or something. Like, I felt like the British queens, just like maybe that's part of the British demeanor, but like they felt just really chill. I vibe, but it was like interesting. And then I started to think like, are all the references British? Like, are the challenges? Do they lean Brit? Like, I'm very interested to see how this shakes out.
Like hometown advantage kind of thing.
A little bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
God, this is queer sports. This is queer football, isn't it?
This is our Olympics, truly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Truly.
Like all the other drag races are like the prelims, and this is the actual Olympic.
T, because sometimes they
T.
say that about the first, like, I don't know what to call it, like a normal season, but
Mm.
in some ways, like, people get cast for multitudes of reasons. They could be part of a girl group, and people are hoping that'll be drama. The casting, we can't trust it.
You never
But
know.
Drag
You never
Race,
know.
Drag Race UK versus the world, right? It really does become the joining of nations. Like this, you can't get more Olympic-like than
Than
this.
this. Speaking
Yeah,
of the Olympics, and
yeah,
speaking of Cheryl Ho, what have we
yeah.
decided? Are we doing qualified or disqualified? Is that what it was?
I
Do you
like
like that?
that because
Do you
it's
like
neutral.
that?
It's like I don't want to do one of our names because then I feel
Yeah.
bad. It's like
We'll
the whole
do
time it's
qualified or disqualified. Or what do you think? Is it qualified or disqualified?
I feel a little bad, but I feel like we had too many notes for this to not be
Disqualified.
disqualified.
It's
Yeah.
disqualified. Goodbye. Disqualified.
Sorry, Cheryl.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Cheryl.
love.
Sorry, Cheryl. It's
Sorry,
gone.
love.
Sorry, love. All right, and the chat is going to vote on if they want it qualified or disqualified. And while they
Oh,
do
yeah, let me
that,
know.
yeah, they're going to do a little voting on it. We have a little poll. Can you see it? It's right at the top. So if the
Um,
chat wants to see if they want it to be, if they want it, if they like it or they don't like it, they just vote right there. It's super fun.
oh, cool. And so it's like the
Hmm.
more it goes up, that means qualified?
I think so. Yeah. So you can vote. Yeah. Yeah. So
Amazing.
right now, disqualified is going up way high, and that's our mods do that. So a shout out to all of our mods. Thank you so much, besties. I appreciate you.
Thank you, mods.
Thank you, mods. Okay. So we're gonna move on to Miss Blue Hydrangea.
Blue
Miss
Hydrangea.
Blue
What does she
Hydrangea.
use as a highlighter on her cheeks? Her cheekbones look dripping wet. Like,
Does
if she
she?
turns 3/4, what is she using? Comment in the
She.
chat if y'all know.
Yeah. I mean, she might be using something from her makeup because she had that thing with Be Perfect.
I mean,
Remember?
she's pretty much being perfect right now.
She's
Like,
being perfect.
I want to know the app. Then maybe it's application. Like, whatever. Not to read the makeup. I'm sure the makeup is phenomenal too. But it caught my eye. I was like, I don't know. And maybe because her skin is just so
Perfect.
smooth and
Well,
porcelain.
she's such a tiny little twink with perfect
Yeah,
skin that
yeah.
it's gonna just glide on so smooth. But she's also like so incredibly. I think she may be one of the like most incredible makeup artists in the franchise.
Oh my God, the
Like,
pigment. It's always so fun. She's so
yeah,
bright,
the
and it's
shapes are beautiful.
yeah.
Like everything about her makeup is perfect, and she's funny too. She's not just like
I
talented and uninterested. Oh, you don't think she's funny?
she's not a she doesn't like take me to the laugh factory or anything.
She gives me a gentle chortle, like a small giggle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know if I wouldn't lead with that. But I think aesthetically, like 10 out of 10. Like
Hmm.
that is qualified.
See,
Okay,
I
what
think
do
she's
we think of
funny.
the look? What do we think of the look?
So the look, I have a fun fact about the look that I found on Twitter this
Okay,
morning.
cool.
I have
Tell
a
me
fun
this fun
fact.
fact.
Crimson, who, spoiler alert, just won Raven's
Makeup show.
makeup
Wow.
show. Crimson, I think who won. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but you know, my bad. She made this.
It's incredible.
Yeah, Izzo, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Yeah, she made it wild because it's like so stunning. Like it's incredible. I thought it was something like she found it off a designer or something. But yeah, I guess Crimson had made it. If I no spoilers, Juice drops a spoiler. Listen,
I know, I was gonna clock that.
listen. Where I said no spoilers on this show. I didn't say about
Yeah, yeah.
another show. But
Do as I say, not as I do.
so as I say, not as I do. This is my space. But
Thank you for coming on my show.
our show.
Our show. Sorry, I
Our
was quoting
show.
Wendy Williams. I was quoting Wendy Williams.
How do you do it? Uh,
Okay. That fabric or the material, what is that? That reminds me, I feel like cosplayers use it a lot. Is it almost like
Warbler?
a is that the word? I knew there was like a specific type of material. Is that what it is?
It doesn't. I mean, it could be Warbler because it's it looks like hard and constructed.
Yeah.
But material
Yep, it's
girl.
Warbler.
Is it Warbler?
Tiffany
Yeah.
Fox. That's what
Tiffany
she
said,
says.
yes, it is girly. It looks like Warbler to me. I mean, it's beautiful. Like, I'm gonna look at it a little bit bigger.
Yeah, zoom
Yeah.
in.
Like, I love the what is it? Is it peignets? Is that the word for it?
The chains, how they're kind of dangling, or like the
No,
pieces from the hip.
the hip pieces. Like, I
Yeah.
love the hip piece that match the shoulder, that even match the knee pads. And
Mhm.
this kind of knee moment I like
Oh, I
because it's
love.
like the full leg. It's like everything about this matches. Even the heel is gold, so it matches everything with the chains. Like, this is a head to toe look, and she is a bold girly for stealing your.
Girl, I have it in my notes. I was like, this is the Pokemon evolution of the spiky ball purse. Like, do you remember the spiky ball purse? This is her now. Feel
This is
old
her
yet?
now. Yeah. This is her. You give her a thunderstone and she evolves into this.
I think Lemon had one too.
Lemon has I think no, I don't think Lemon had one. I think Lemon had no, she
A
wouldn't have
cape?
had none. She wouldn't have, I thought I was gonna say nunchucks, but I think that would have been racist. So no, I don't think she had those. She may have
I
it.
didn't say nunchucks. I was gonna say nunchucks, but I didn't say
No.
it.
Well, I mean, she had a mace. This is a mace. Isn't this a mace?
I mean, that may be the technical term. I call it spiky ball on a stick. So
Okay.
that sounds more legit than me.
It was a lemon
I
with spikes on it. Oh, but we'll get to that. We'll get to
Oh,
that.
bitch, that's
We'll get
hilarious.
to that.
Okay, back to blue. I overall, this is one of the strongest. That
Yeah.
whatever that material is.
Yeah.
Sorry, my parrot brain. I actually
Warbler.
really want to remember. Warbler. It just doesn't
Warbler.
sound like that's what it should be called. I
Warbler.
want to use this. It looks really, really cool. She looks like a motorcycle. Like it.
Yeah.
It looks as though she's part machine, part queen, part I don't know, winner. Who knows? This is phenomenal.
It's incredible. Oh,
Yeah, I
Felician,
don't
it
like the
wasn't
shoe
on.
though. I really feel as though the pump is weird.
I disagree. I disagree.
Semi-qualified first fight.
Our first fight. I disagree. I love the
This is our
pump.
first fight.
This is our first fight.
It just feels slightly phoned in compared to the rest. But like,
Do you think it could have been a boot?
I wish somehow she integrated just that little bit more of that horn moment. Like, had that been the heel, or had that been just not stop at the ankle like it did, but go right to the floor. I think with these looks, they're so close to perfection that I'm getting picky. It's honestly like when we look at my promo look, I literally wore like a spandex bodysuit. Like throwing stones from glass houses. But that's what makes us semi-qualified.
I mean, I feel like my look from my season would have actually vibed in this completely because
oh my God, you're so right.
I literally
You are
came
right.
with a sword and leather battle armor. Like, I would have vibed completely in. I would have been like, what the fuck am I going to wear because I already wore my battle armor?
Do you think they took inspiration from that?
Oh. Do you think?
They could have. Who knows?
I don't know.
Who
Me and
knows?
my sword, which is still hanging up on my wall. Actually, I have my sword tattooed right here.
Yes, you do.
I got eliminated and walked into the doors Juice has opened, just like Gia Gunn, opening doors for everybody.
Ooh. Her and Sam Smith.
It's screaming.
Screaming.
Togo Moose, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate you, bestie. But yeah, I love it. I think everything about it is perfect. I would say it's qualified.
It's qualified, babe.
It's qualified. Can we see in the chat if you think that it's qualified or disqualified? I like that. You good?
Also, I saw Kendall Gender in the chat.
Yes, Kendall's here. Kendall's
Hi, Kendall.
here. Kendall is vibing in the chat. I'm seeing a lot of besties. Definitely say hi, girlies.
Oh my God, hi, Paige. Oh, this is so fun. This is like a little hangout. I get why you do this.
Yeah, it's
so
fun because you just get to sit and vibe with the chat. Kendall in the all caps. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God. Yes, Kendall is here. We have a celebrity. We have top 3 season 2 Canada's Drag Race royalty in the house. Royalty in the house. Synthia Twitcher, so true, besties. Okay, so we think it's qualified. We're just going to find out really quick from the chat. Oh, 99% is what it's looking. I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, should we move on?
Absolutely.
You think we should do somewhere that might be much better?
She was one of the queens. Oh my God, bring her in. Baga Chipz. She was one of the ones who had her quotes, and she was like, la, la, la. She's like, I'll do this for the 7,000th time.
You could tell she was like, oh, I hate this.
Yeah, hate it, love it, put it on a t-shirt, you know. She's coming back with them all-star lips, eh?
Oh, just a brand new face, you know?
Yeah, it's just an homage to who she was. She's not a girl, not yet a woman. She's just like evolved. It's like Pokemon evolution. I know I've referenced that twice now, but it really is. The queens are coming back, galvanized, pumped, and everything in between. I'm not a fan of overfilling the lips, but like some queens live that fantasy, that pouty, pout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're just thin-lipped bitches.
We're just 2 tiny thin-lipped girlies between us, just talking about the big-lipped girls. Right. Rat Pack, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate you, bestie. What I will say, because I have a feeling that a lot of people are not gonna agree with me, because I'm already reading the chat and a lot of people are not living, but I really
Okay.
like it.
Okay.
I really like it. And I know that's going to be
All
an
right.
unpopular opinion. I understand. So, yeah, people are saying it's boring. People are saying it's baggy. I love the fabric. I love that
It's
because
baggy chips.
it's bag of chip. But I feel like a lot of people in the. It's okay to be wrong, Juice. I can't with you guys. I feel like a lot of the fabrics that were used in these promo looks look cheap, and I feel like
Yeah.
this fabric doesn't. This fabric actually looks like a quality fabric. I
Yep.
like the way that it fits her. I think the thing that's making you guys not live for it is the pose. I
Yeah.
don't think the pose is the tea. I don't like that they did her dirty, I think, with this. I don't like the pose. I don't like the way that they've made her face look. I don't like the way that she's standing. And I feel like the outfit is actually really cute. Everyone is roasting me right now in the fucking chat.
Here's the
But
thing.
I
Here's
think
the
it looks
thing.
good. Okay, go.
The fabric, it's beautiful, but
Okay.
it's not armor. If she went to battle right now, girlfriend would be slashed and slayed by the dragon, not the other way around. Blue Hydrangea, Cheryl, they had like structured like armor on. And I feel like Baga's reads more like a fabric. Like it's like a lame upholstery jacquard. Like it's phenom. It is a really
Do you know
luxe
why it's
fabric.
giving it? Do you know what it's giving for me though? And I'm not sure you're gonna understand this,
Is it
but
giving share?
no, it's giving Cheryl. If it's some nerds in the chat may get it, I'm not sure if you will, but it's giving me Mithril. It's giving the strongest fabric in it. No, it's Lord of the Rings reference.
Okay, cool.
It's for me. It's giving Mithril. But it's like it's meant to be like chain link, but like super super strong chain link and like really pretty. Um, it
Does it
is
look
okay.
that
See,
fine
it's
though?
but Mithril. Does it look? Sorry.
Does it look like fabric in real life, like or in Lord of the Rings?
No, it looks like chain length, but it's
See,
like really close
why
together.
didn't she do that? If it
But
was
that's what it
chain,
looks like to me. It looks
oh,
like
okay.
Mithril, like So for that's why I think I'm vibing with it.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's for me. It looks like shiny, super strong like gold armor, and that for me it makes me feel like actual armor. The arms I will say are a little
Just getting
fabricy
lost.
and baggy and getting
Yeah.
lost in them a bit, but I like the skirt, I like the boot, and I like the top, but I will say I don't love the sleeve. I'm gonna look at it closer.
Let's zoom in.
Yeah.
Let's check out the
Okay.
nutritional facts on this bag of chips.
Right? That fucking fate. They did her so dirty with this photo. It's
She
rude.
probably only posed like that. She was catching flies in her mouth the entirety of that season. Like she literally, and I'm bad for that too. Look at my thumbnails on my TikTok. My mouth
Uh-huh.
is always open, but like she is particularly bad for catching flies. Like her mouth is open by default. So part of me feels like that's just how she'd be modeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I
She's like,
guess.
and that big old, like,
With her
like she
big
doesn't
old
really know.
mouth open.
Oh my God, girly.
Girly
Um,
girl.
but I do think this is a successful example of transitioning from that shin guard to boot because I can tell if you look really closely, I believe the boots are their own little thing and they stop, but she did a good job matching it and she looks tall. Like I've never met Baga, but I kind of feel like she's on the shorter side. Is that me being crazy?
I
Chat,
don't
let me
know.
know.
Has anybody met Baga, and is she a tiny girly like me and
She doesn't
Synthia?
strike me as the tallest person in the world,
Yeah.
but like I feel like she looks it here. Do you know what I mean? Teeny.
She
See?
does it
I
does make
think
her look short, but
she is medium.
she did medium. Okay,
There's something about being called medium I love.
she's
It's so
she's like
funny.
5 like 10.
She's a fashion medium. Wait, is she psychic?
She's amazing. Yeah, she's telling our futures
She's
the whole
telepathic.
time.
Is she clairvoyant?
Yes.
Okay. Are we qualifying this? Is this qualified or disqualified?
But I'm saying qualified. Can we know in the chat if it's qualified or disqualified? Oh, the internet says she's 5'7".
See, I
Oh.
get that.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
vibe. I can
Yeah,
vibe.
I'm tall. I'm like 5. I'm almost 5'11". I see someone in the chat wanting to know that, and I feel the need to scream it into a microphone.
Ayesha always forgets that I'm 5'4".
I do too. Whenever
Yeah.
we meet up, I'm like, oh my goodness.
She's so
It's just
so
like
so small.
it takes me a second. I
Mm-hmm.
love it though.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the shoes and everything,
Yeah, it all evens out.
it
But
all evens out.
so you're saying disqualified.
No, I'm saying I do like it overall. I actually
Oh.
do. I know I'm kind of like flip-flopping as I'm seeing it. I think amongst the crew of like this cast,
Uh-huh.
it it doesn't feel. I think we disagree about the armor factor. Like I feel like she would get killed in this, but
Mm-hmm.
I think you recognize it from Lord of the Rings, whereas I don't. So that's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, that looks like a very delicate evening wear fabric,
Mm-hmm.
and she draped it a little bit. Like you can see the drapery.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I do say disqualified. I'm saying disqualified. I'm changing my
I'm
mind.
screaming. Oh my god, that was funny. Okay, every 62% disqualified. I think it's
Thanks, fam.
I say qualified. I enjoy it. I enjoy. Okay. So that was all our UK girls. How do you think UK
UK girls.
UK hun? How do you think
I think that
UK like went up for the looks? Do you think that they are representing?
absolutely. They
Yeah.
picked the most, the fan faves once again. Like aside from like Taste being there
Mhm.
and like Bimini, I don't know, there's a couple people from season 2, but it's fun to have. I feel like the season 2 girls are still like riding that wave right now on their own, whereas some of the season 1 queens, what a fun chance to show a little glow up. I just think they're doing the UK so proud right now. They all look phenomenal.
Can I
And
let you
then,
know
you know,
if I were to have gotten the call for this and
yeah.
I walked in and Tace or Bimini walked in, I would walk right out.
It tastes in particular. It's the Naomi Campbell
Yeah.
factor. Like there's gonna be a day where we meet. Taste messaged me on Instagram, and I got very giddy. I was
Oh,
like,
I
oh
don't
my
think she
god.
even knows I exist, which I am fine with because
She was like, hey babes, I think you're doing a really good job this season. And I'm like,
I would have barfed. I would have barfed. I would have my heart in my butt barfed. Like I wouldn't have
and
been
I
able to
just was
handle it.
like, I just want to say, I really liked you in your season.
I
Like I
really
was
think,
gobsmacked.
man.
Like there are certain people in my DMs now that get me nervous. Like even though it shouldn't, like Brad Goreski, like when he, gets chatty with me, I always just want to be like on it with these people. And I'm like, do I tell a joke? Do I like it? Do I send an emoji? Like it's just so funny. And then I
Brad,
just freeze and don't do anything.
I've never met Brad, but I've started writing like stupid things on all of his social media, and he started responding. He started now responding to me, and I'm just like, we're besties.
I feel like he's part of this vibe. Like right now, he's kind of like shifted over to funny online content. Like to
Hmm.
me, I don't know if it's quarantine, if times are tight, like if E's not paying him the big bucks, is so funny. Like
He's so
his
funny.
his
He's
online
also
presence,
so hot, like
ugh,
so hot, like it's
beyond.
stupid, like so fucking hot. But anyways, I'm gonna get horny. Uh.
So those are our British queens. Where are we traveling next in this phenomenal franchise?
We are gonna go to our neighbors to the south. Sorry, someone just played a horny noise.
Oh.
Thank you, Leaker.
I can't hear the music apparently. It's a tech thing, but I think I'm on the same channel as music. Is that
You're
the
on the same channel as the music, so it won't go through your thing, but it goes through mine. So
Cynthia just not hearing that? So clueless. Yeah,
yeah, so I
great
put
that great.
on. I basically have a sound where it's cool for the summer, but it's Cupcake going. I'm horny.
I have heard this. You did play me your samples. Yes.
Yeah, I played that one. Okay. We are going to go to our neighbors to the south, and we are going to start with Mo Talent, Mo Money, Mo Looks, Mo Gold,
Mo Heart.
Mo Heart. What do we
The
think?
ooh sensation. I
Mm-hmm.
love Mo. It's gonna take me a second to not call her Monique. I was literally about to say like I love Monique.
So is this a
But I
rebrand?
actually
It's Mo now.
100%. Like
Okay.
she was like it's in her copy like online in her interview. She really is coming back with a new name, which like kind of fun. Like if you're gonna return for a third time, like
Is it
change it up a
three?
bit.
Yeah, it's three. It's three.
Yeah, because she did All Stars something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fact
Mm-hmm.
checking on this fine day.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to
But
find
yeah.
her in the thing. There we go. There she is. Okay.
um yeah, I love her. I think she is like such a well-rounded queen, very very watchable. She was doing this series where she would interview, I don't know, she interviewed Kim Petras and her like wardrobe, and then she just, I don't know, she has this watchability. Like I could watch
Yeah.
Mo for a long time. And the mug. her features are
Stunning.
already so beautiful, and
Mhm.
then she does, like, almost cartoon emphasizing of her features, like, she almost looks like an anime or something, like, it's
Ah.
she her features are beyond, it's so she's I actually really, really like Mo. I think she's gonna be phenom
Do you know
this
what I
season.
find with Mo is Mo's one of those queens who entered Drag Race and immediately became a star. Like
Mhm.
instantaneously just had star
Well, always been a
quality.
star, right?
Yeah,
Always been a star.
always been a
Yeah.
star. Just everything about Mo is just like completely it's effervescent. It's you can watch her for hours and
Mhm.
entertaining, funny, everything she does. Like she's one of those queens where she could do a comedy challenge and everything she does could not be funny but be hilarious.
Totally. Her
You
big eyes,
know?
she's just, like, looking at the camera, and a good singer too.
Oh,
I like
great.
I like one
Brown
of her
Cow Stunning
singles.
is still on my Spotify. And
Right?
I am infamous for hating drag music. Like I
I know, right?
hate drag music. Drag music for me is like it's got to be like I will listen to some like Trixie Mattel's music is like I'm obsessed. Like I love Trixie's music so much, but like some music I'm like I hate this and I will not listen to it, but I enjoy Brown Cow Stunning. Like I will
Right?
vibe. Yeah.
So, how do we feel about Mo's look on this very fine day?
We've said a lot of very nice things about Mo. Okay. And I'm gonna say one more nice thing before I say all the things that I don't like.
Buckle up, Mo.
Buckle up, Mo. Mo is incredible, iconic, wonderful. We love them so much. I love, I love um, the
The
top,
spirit
the
of this
spirit.
look?
I love the face. I love the neck piece. I love this. This is what I like. The
Mhm.
wings, I think, are too short. They're
Okay.
beautiful, but I think they should be longer or a different shape.
Yep.
The cane is really cool, but feels almost like unnecessary. Like, is it a cane? Is it a battle axe? Is it a spear? Like
Oh,
it's
it goes all the way up to her bust. I thought, okay, it blends with the
oh
corset
it
too
does. Oh my
much.
god! Here, let me look.
I thought she was like holding
Okay,
her like crotch.
so it's like, is it? Oh my god, is it a spear? Like, I'm not
Well, look at
sure.
it. What if the stick wasn't there? What would she be holding? She would be like
She
kind
would
of
just be
putting her
holding her
fist.
little Gucci. Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's
uh,
how she's tucked today. She's holding it.
oh, so it's like a healer. Okay, I can vibe if it's like a healer character. I can understand that, but like the
Surprise, surprise. We have a gamer reference. And
the leggings, get rid of them. Throw
I
them
said that
away.
too. I
Throw
think they
them
look like
away.
American Apparel. They're just like they're all the wrong things you want for this look. Like
Mm, yeah,
she kind of looks like
it's
a
literally
bunch
this.
of
Like it looks like
separates.
this fabric, and the
Is it
like.
not a bunch of separates? There's not a continual um material anywhere. Like the hat is different than the wings, different than the bodice, different than the tights, different than the boots, different than the stick.
Well, I think I
She
understand the
asked
reference.
five
It
people.
feels very like it feels like she's referencing like a certain goddess. Like I can see it with like the headpiece and the wings and the gold. Like it feels very like an Egyptian goddess. I see the reference, but I just think that the way that it's executed, like I don't love the leggings. I feel like without the leggings, I would like it a lot more.
I think it would have been hot.
Yeah,
Had she
like if it
done
was just
had
that
she just done a
corset.
cute little blonde's corset moment? Because like
Mm-hmm.
I think we would look more at the face.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't like the tights, but
I do hate
neck
the
up,
tights.
chef's kiss,
And
chef's Synthia Kiss.
I need to just the hair.
What
Why
hair?
is it purple?
Hiding under a little hat.
She has purple hair hiding under the hat, but it's like choppy and like doesn't sit right,
Do you know what
you
I think
know?
happened?
What?
So that's one of those little wigs that she queued on her own. You put the hat on, it kind of crunches the bangs,
Mm-hmm.
and then take it on, take it off, readjust, move around. You know how it is on set. I feel surely enough, with enough dancing around, the bangs started to get kind of fucked. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
and no
It
one
maybe got in
fixed
her
it.
eye, and she was like, oh, let me just like swoop them all over, no mirror, just keep it moving like a professional.
Yeah,
And I think the shot we're
that's
looking at, that
yeah,
was a quick fix that is evident on Drag Race. You don't have a hair and makeup team.
yeah.
No one is there to be like, oh, baby girl, you have this out of place. They almost want that to happen.
You
So it's,
you didn't have
you
that?
know, what do you mean?
I had a
You're
hair and
being,
makeup person.
yeah, on set, a little
Yeah,
entourage. I can tell you're being
Yeah.
sarcastic.
No, Synthia, I had hair and makeup for our promo. We had someone sitting there fixing our hair and makeup for our promo. Did you not have that?
I would have killed for Victor Peters. He would have told me to move up my eyeshadow because they're lighting me. I have a Neanderthal bone structure. I had nada.
I had, well, for promo.
Victor has left the chat. Was he
Victor's
in
like,
the chat?
Victor's like, whoop, bye. No, I had, I fully had Lucky Bromhead was our makeup person, and they like Lucky like fixed my wispies around my face, fixed my braid, like smoothed out my hair, touched up my lip, like everything.
Kendall and I are shooketh right now. We're beside ourselves. I can't.
That's okay. You had better lighting. You had better lighting. It's fine.
Did we?
Did
we?
I looked like Gollum on that stage when I got eliminated. Thank
Kendall,
you
did
so
we have
much,
better lighting? Oh, you mean on the main stage? I thought you meant
I mean
for the photo
main
shoot.
stage.
No. I'll take that back.
Yeah.
Overall, everything in the main stage area, like all of that lighting, stunning. But the actual photo shoot, that was sus.
Screaming.
Oh, we got a big comment. Semi-qualified as the podcast for juice. That's a big comment.
Oh, that's Streamlabs. That's just explaining what the podcast is for anybody who's just entering inside the chat. Don't worry about that.
I'm also just learning how to stream.
Yes, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You're like, who's that? So, I'm gonna say, just because of Mo's effervescence and because there's so many things about it that are good, I'm gonna say it's qualified because I think it's just the tights that are throwing me off.
I actually agree.
Qualified. Chat, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm saying qualified.
Are we saying qualified?
Hell yeah.
Good. Let's do that. Let's do qualified. Okay. We're gonna find out in just a minute what they're gonna think.
But don't you see it feels like 5 separate?
Yeah, it feels like the boot is different than the leggings, which is different than the staff, which is different than the wings, which is different than the wig, which is different from the hat. Like, it feels like a lot of pieces put together to create something. But
we love it.
But we love it when we love her, kind of
exactly.
thing. Yeah.
Hey, the power of the model, power of casting.
And I have seen her in a lot of stunning things, so I'm giving this a benefit of the doubt kind of moment, you know?
Hi, Brat Pack Couture.
Hello, Brat Pack Couture. Okay, so now we are moving on to the Thanos of Drag Race. She has been on every franchise you can think of. I am surprised that she has not taken Rue's spot on the main stage. And if she does, I would not be surprised. I would actually be really happy. Jujubee.
Oh my god. I am honestly, I could watch her for days. I hope she doesn't win so that she will keep doing shows. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hope she's just like a permanent contestant. In her interview, she's like, when Rue calls, you answer. Like,
yeah.
I feel like she's the right balance of talent, ham, like comedy, fashion. She's a little old school at times. Sometimes she'll just throw on like a little scoochie woochie dress. And you know I'm a fan of a scoochie woochie dress.
Yes,
and
I love
like
a scoochie woochie.
It takes confidence just to be in a scoochie woochie. Like, you just have to be like, this is me.
This is my body. This is what I do.
Yeah. And like, I really am a fan of Juju. I'm unfortunately here to say her boots make her look like she has no legs.
Yeah,
it's really unfortunate.
Such a beautiful look too for her to put a tall black boot on.
I know.
Because I love it. I love everything. I love these long feathers. I love that it's a leather corseted bodysuit. Kendall Gender here loves a brown bodysuit.
Hell yeah.
Kendall would rock the fuck out of this. But I love the cape. I love the feather. I love the hair, her face. And she puts this awful boot on. Like,
yes. It's definitely, it was an ensemble made without footwear. And then she definitely styled the boot herself. I'd put money down. That's a suede boot from the drag closet.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? She's been around the block.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
the boots were brown.
Unfortunate. I wish the boots were a little shiny. The same fabric as the bodysuit, and we would have been fine. She didn't know, obviously.
With like the feathers, like the quail feathers, like if there was like a quail feather on the back and it was brown. Or like a buckle, something to tie it together.
Give me a buckle, Juju. Come on.
I just want a buckle, Juju.
Makes me want to buckle real bad.
Oh, I want to buckle real bad.
I feel like a trend in drag costumes right now, asymmetrical cape.
Love.
What
I
do we
love an asymmetrical
right?
cape.
Am
Yeah.
I trend analyzing right now? Like I feel like I saw Jay do it in her promo look. I feel like I've seen like a even Brooklyn kind of had one in one thing. It's this like go across the clavicle and then just drape. It's like this
It's very
fun extra moment.
glamorous, I would say. It's like to
Yeah,
have
it's
that.
giving me like 1940s or it's like it's got to be a retro reference. I love.
Yes, I also had that in my reunion look, so just
Oh my God, you did! See, it's a
I
thing.
did. I did. Thank you for reminding me. Brown silk cape. Yes, a brown silk cape. Kendall Gender walks into the chat. She
Oh my
loves a
God,
brown
Kendall's
silk
had one
cape.
too.
Yeah,
It's a
that's the
trend.
yeah. I think it's just like a
I think
very
that's the
like
top trend of the
draggy
year.
is the long cape.
Well, it hides the man shoulder, right?
Yeah, that and the like structured like wig that looks like a sculpture. Like everybody
Mm-hmm.
loves one of those right now. Um
Yes.
yes. But I like this. I like this aside from the boot that ruins it. But overall everything about it is great.
I, for some reason, disagree. Something doesn't hit with it for some reason. I
Is it
think
too
it's the
simple?
boot. I think maybe it's because of the screen I'm looking on right now. She looks like a floating, like legless queen, and I just want her to have like legs for days.
Mm-hmm. But it's
If I saw
just
this in person, I'd probably think it's amazing because she wouldn't be standing in like a black seamless backdrop. But I just, oh yeah, Paige, you're right. If they weren't suede, if it was a different material on the boot, it would just show up a bit more. Like
but
the
black leather
suede
with brown
absorbs the light.
leather?
No, it should be brown.
It should be a brown leather. Not a
It should be
I'm
brown.
it should be
Tell
brown.
Paige, I just want to agree with her.
Hi Paige, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Hi drag series. Hello, bestie.
Oh my God, hi.
Hello. So let me know in the chat if you think it is qualified or disqualified. I am saying it's qualified.
I'm disagreeing.
Oh
To change it up.
no, we've
There's
disagreed
just
on
too many
most of
things.
them. Yeah.
Oh my God, I like that though. Fire and ice.
Fire and I. Ooh, yeah. Qualified, disqualified. I like it though. I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit for the chat. But you are right about the boot. The boot is just. But that's the thing I find with this that it's so simple that you can
Yeah.
only concentrate on the way that that boot is just not giving. You know. But I'm
Isn't
really
that saying
excited to
something?
see what she does. God willing, she wins. God
Oh my
willing,
goodness.
give the girl a
No.
crown.
I don't want her to. I want her to get the money though. That's the one thing.
Well,
Because
no,
she would
she's getting the
actually.
money.
Yeah. I mean.
Do you know what I was gonna say? Do you know Survivor?
Yeah.
Yeah. She is the professional Survivor player of Drag Race.
Yeah.
You know, there's professional Survivor players where they just constantly go back on the show. That's her.
That's an actual thing.
Yeah, there's Survivor characters who are literally. Oh, Queen K, no, we haven't in Canada yet. Don't you worry, we are saving those. But there is literally like Survivor people who are like always going back on the show for like different Survivor
Do they
seasons.
disclose that? Like, do they disclose that they're
No,
paid
but
by the?
no, they're not. No, girl, they're not actually professionals. Like
Oh
it's
my God. Okay, you were speaking in like grandeur. Okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so they just keep going back. Well, I think there's something about like the gluttony for punishment, right? Like you get addicted to the island. I don't know, that like intense. It's like marathon runners. You know what I mean? You get
Yeah.
addicted to the burn of it all. I thought
And
you meant they
Drag Race is
actually were
our
paid.
island.
Oh my God. I call
Yeah.
it the Thunderdome. That's how I refer to it. I like Alaska calls it that. I'm like the
Yeah.
Thunderdome.
My
Because
my
it feels
therapist
like that
calls
when
it
you're there.
really. My therapist calls it something else, but I won't say that.
Oh my God, I can only imagine.
My therapist won't watch the show.
Does she call it a core wound? Like a core wound trauma?
She calls it trauma, and and
Yeah.
I always go to her. I'm like, "Will you watch it?" And she's like, "No, I'll
I think
never
that's
watch it."
healthy. I actually
She
think
doesn't
for
want to have the
your
bias. Yeah.
yeah, no,
Hmm
100%. I think that this way, she like, could you imagine if you went into a session one day and she, oh, you maybe could have done something different with the disco or
Oh.
the, you know what I mean? Like then all of a sudden you have to find a new
I'm
therapist.
like, I gotta go. She's like, you were great, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't. I agreed. You should have went home. Okay, so you and I are about to get on a plane. We're gonna fly somewhere.
yeah.
We're gonna go somewhere. We got first class because we can afford that because
Worth
we're
it.
rich. We're rich. And we are gonna fly all the way to Holland.
Holland. And
Holland.
I think Jackie Janey. Is that how we
J-
say the last name?
Janae Jacké.
Janey Jacké.
I think it's Janae Jacké.
Janey Jacké.
Janae
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Fucking
Gorgeous.
stunning.
You want to talk about a nerdy reference? I'm obsessed with this.
It's probably one of the more successful horn shoulder
Oh,
appliques I've ever seen. Like
yeah.
it's just it works. It looks expensive and it's stoned. Like
Oh,
I don't know, it's like it's metallic. It's quite strong.
she. This is one of my top favorites. I'm sure she's also a top, but one of my top favorites. But like everything about it, her legs look good. The bodice looks good. She looks like she would go into battle, and I would actually be like, ugh, like actually threatened by this look. Like
100%.
everything about it. Oh, is she an Aries? I love that. She brought in astrology
I'm an
to it.
Aries.
Are you? I love that. I still don't get that you're an Aries, but I love it.
You'll find out on this pod. That's where you're gonna see my
That's
Aries
where we
energy.
vibe. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cynthia's an
yeah, yeah.
Aries. Cynthia's an Aries. Someone in the chat is probably going to ask you your whole birth chart, so just prepare yourself.
Buckle up, yeah.
Buckle up for that.
So see this bodice? This is a successful bodice. I know you can't do a side by side, but remember Cheryl's when I was like, something's wrong. This is a successful molded hard shell bodice. It's clearly a bust, and then it clearly whips in. Like, I think Cheryl could have gone more. You see what I mean? I
Mhm.
just feel as though it doesn't actually have to do about measurements. You could be any size,
Yeah,
but just properly fit like a bust. Do you know what I mean? Because y'all in the chat, don't come for me saying she's like an itty bitty whatever. I think at
I
any
was
size you
literally
can.
just about to ask that. Like, is it just because she's skinny?
Nope, no, no, no,
No.
no, no. But you need to factor that in and then go a little more oversized with the bust line because
Yeah.
even on Miss Holland over here, like her bust is bigger,
Yeah.
and so then it's making her waist look even tinier. We love to
And the
go
waist
big.
too. If you look really close at the waist,
That's like a navel.
she has a little belly button, which I love, but it flares out at her hip. So
Yes,
even
so it
though
makes it
she
even
doesn't
more.
have
Yeah.
pads on, it still gives her that shape and like
Oh my
that.
god, and we're team no pad, right? We hate
Oh,
pad.
no, no pads here, girly. But like the even and this I think is suede done right. Like
Yep.
this suede is incredible for the cape. I love
Mhm.
the little
We've
clasps
been
on it.
persuaded. Sorry.
I hate it. I hate it here.
You're like, I hate
Uh,
you
I hate
so
you so much.
much.
I hate you so much. No, but I love it. This is one of my favorites. Like I am obsessed with it. The earrings, her face is beautiful. And this is another one that I didn't watch, and I only didn't watch this one because it happened right after my season. So I was like,
Soon.
I can't
Too
watch Drag
soon.
Race right now. So I
Yeah.
can't. So I didn't watch it. But and this makes me want to watch it because this look is incredible.
And Juice, she takes off the cape for her interview,
Shut up.
and the shoulder, she just, it's like, honestly, it head to toe, just really, really, really well done.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch the interviews. I only watched Jimbo and Lemons.
I
Um.
quickly did today just because
Okay.
I wanted to have like their
Mhm.
vibe. You know what I mean? These looks are one thing, but especially
Yeah.
the queens I'm less familiar with, I was like, I want to hear them talk. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
fun. I think she is gonna bring it. Like honestly,
I think
I
so
have a
too.
great, I have a good feeling. I have a feeling.
I have a feeling that she's going to be very well received. Well, that's good. I really
Yeah,
like it. Can we know in the chat what you guys think? Is it qualified or disqualified? For me, it is over the moon qualified. Like,
yeah,
I would say up there with Blue's look.
cute.
Yeah. What about you?
Paige is obsessed. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a given. Qualified.
No, you gotta say it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Hmm.
thought I was like nodding too aggressively.
You're like, yes, 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 yes,
I'll
yes,
have
yes,
to
yes.
remember when there's no video
That way
for the
you
podcast.
actually, yeah.
I'm nodding.
I know that. I think that's why sometimes I do active listening sometimes. I don't know if you've heard it, but when you're talking, sometimes I go,
Cool. You want to talk to me about active listening?
active
I'm
listening.
insane.
I'm
Sometimes
a,
it's like,
ah, ah.
Kendall will instantly mock me when I do that to her. She instantly mocks me all the time. She's
I
like,
love that.
she's like, oh, we're just gonna go to the store. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she'll just like give me playback. I'm like, okay,
She'll give you a flourish. I can't wait. We should
yeah,
have Kendall on this at one point. I think that would be very fun.
1000%.
1,000,000,000%. So let's see. Janae Jacquet's look, 100% qualified.
Bam.
Taste.
Yeah,
Taste is what you have here in the chat. Also, while I go to our next person, everyone in the chat
yeah.
wants to know what are your big three?
For my horoscopes,
Yeah.
so it's Aries is like my main. Sagittarius is my moon or like the nighttime one. And then the I'm a triple fire sign. So what's the third fire sign?
Leo?
Yeah, I'm a Leo. Wait, no, no, no. That's the one when like that's your first impression of me. That's why people think I'm a bitch. Sag
Who
moon, Leo
who
rising. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
thinks you're a who thinks you're a bitch?
A lot of people. I charmed
Really?
you because I
You
love you.
did. Yeah, you did charm me. What is your Mars? Kate? Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna move
I don't know my
on.
Mars. I don't know that, but I'll find out.
You're gonna get so many DMs being like, tell me what time you were born, tell me where you were born, and they're gonna give you your full chart. Full chart. I'm screaming. I love you guys so much. I'm just teasing. Okay. We're gonna move on. We're jumping on a plane again, and we're gonna go somewhere fun. We're gonna go to Thailand. Look at that. Miss Pangina. What do you think?
Oh, okay. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but this is like my favorite look.
Synthia Kiss. It is not
It's
your favorite look.
it's giving me Kylie Minogue, it's giving me Grace Jones, and it's not giving me the same as everyone else. I love opposed to the typical. I love a fresh take. Every other queen is doing the same damn thing. So when I see something a little different, a little fresh, I stand. I like that breath of fresh air. There's something about this queen. I feel as though when I clicked through and I watched everyone's looks, something resonated. So I'm going with my gut check. You could zoom in and you could like nitpick, but she's got that beautiful metallic Versace fabric on. Do you know what I mean? The kind that looks like liquid metal. Lemon actually has it in her look too.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I know you probably hate it.
I don't. No. I don't hate it. I will not say it's my favorite look. But Leaker brought up a good point. This is giving more what Me Thrill would actually look like from my nerdy reference from earlier. This is like actually what Me Thrill would look like. So that's why
I like
do
the brows. I like how there's no brows. It gives her mystery.
Yeah, she looks very like I love the shoulders. I love the bodice. I do like the like fabric and how it drapes all the way down. I wish she had eyebrows because I know she's quite beautiful. So I really wanted to see that beauty, and I don't know why she started her introduction with something so like alien when she could be so stunning. But that's just me being a pretty girl wanting pretty things. But I just need to nitpick one thing.
I just think it makes her seem like kind of otherworldly or something. And for this particular lineup, there's just something about it. It just feels like it's the references are pulled from something else on Pinterest.
I just don't understand how if you are this beautiful alien and you land your ship, the first place you go is Legs Avenue and get the ugliest shoes that you could find. Like, what are these black patent leather boot? The drag closet boot. Like, what are you doing? Like, if everything about this is so gorgeous.
With a wand, I would make the boot look like the sleeve, like the silver. That would be my one note.
What? Throw one of the. If you could make those shoulder pads, you could make something for your leg.
That's actually true. I didn't even think of that.
Silver, yeah, even silver pleasers would have been better. But like, what is with everyone and these boots?
I know. I do think it was a matter of like get a really cute tight bodicey sleeve arm guard thing made, and then just your own shoes.
Just forgetting
Footwear's
about
hard.
the shoes.
Custom footwear. Have you ever made custom footwear?
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
These are custom-made denim boots that I was meant to wear on the runway for the denim challenge. They have pockets in them. They have a stone heel, head to toe, bitch, head to toe.
Let me look at the pocket again.
There's a pocket here. And there is a pocket here. There's two pockets.
Oh my God.
I was going to go to the end of that runway and take a lipstick out of that pocket and reapply. Like, you have to think head to toe about everything. And when you forget about something like the boot, it's so obvious.
It looks that way.
It looks obvious. And I feel like she thought of everything in this look. Every last thing she thought about in this look. And then she went, boots.
Well, she didn't think about eyebrows and she didn't think about a wig. Maybe she just didn't think about
No, those feel like very on-purpose choices. But I will say everything about it I do really, really
She
like.
forgot a wig. No wig for promo.
I'll just put this hood up. But it is gorgeous. I will say qualified. But I'm just
I'm
mad about
pretty
the boots.
qualified.
I'm gonna say
I don't know.
qualified.
I think it's because of the Grace Jones, Kylie Minogue, can't
Yeah,
get you out of my head body
yeah.
like that. The deep cleave, I'm here for.
When you said that, I vibed. I caught a vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride? But I yeah, it's just I get so mad about those boots. Like I don't know why. It just like lights a
Well,
fire in me.
I thought you were gonna come back and say no, you don't make custom boots. And here you came with like a
Custom boots.
denim thigh high, like ready to go.
I was like, hold on, bitch.
You didn't even need to say hold,
Ah!
please. You were like literally
They were
7 milliseconds.
right there.
Yeah.
You
Do you
know?
mean like this?
This boot. Do you know what's funny? Now, anyone who sees me, if my boot isn't like 100% matching my whole outfit, they're gonna be like, Juice,
Are you
look at your,
okay?
what's wrong? Look at the shoe. Look at the shoe,
Yeah.
bitch. Look at the shoe.
Is
Get the
everything okay
shoes.
with
Get the
you?
shoes. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
wrong? You reading
Yeah.
girls for their shoes, and you're out here with this silver dirty boot on because you're dancing. Like, I get it if she was gonna go to like do a show and like she just
Yep.
wanted to like do a number in this. Yeah, whatever. But if this is a promo, you know, give it to
Yeah.
us. Okay, what is it? Qualified 84%. Okay, love that.
Bam.
Ew. Okay, so we liked that. How was Thailand? Do you feel good about Thailand?
I just think it's so iconic that a co-host is like switching over and entering
Mm-hmm.
the competition as a contestant. Like to
Mm-hmm.
me, to qualify as a judge in your country, like that just means there's something about you, like on a talent level,
Mm-hmm.
that I am very excited to see what they bring this whole competition. I think it's very cool.
Me too.
I'm
I'm
excited.
really excited. And I don't
Mhm.
know much about her, so I'm really excited to kind of get to know
I
more
know
about her.
nothing. I know nothing. I watched one YouTube video of her like randomly vlogging at DragCon LA
Uh-huh.
once, and like that was it. She seems kind
Yeah.
of funny, cute boy,
Oh, she's hot as fuck. Oh my
hot,
god. Hot
ripped.
as fuck. I remember
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the only comment I ever left on her Instagram was her like promoting her OnlyFans shirtless, and I was just like,
Of
"Ooh."
course,
Okay.
the one engagement.
Yeah, the one engagement I did was me hitting on her. Okay, so that was fun. I loved our little round trip, but I think we should go home. Do you want to go home?
A home sweet home.
Home sweet home. We're gonna go closer to your side, and let's just see my sister. Oh
Jimbo.
wow.
Oh
She
wow.
Oh wow. Can I say when she walked into the workroom
Yeah.
and she did that, all of us were like this. What's happening?
Oh, I remember. I was in the
Oh,
shower today, and I don't know why. I had this brain fart of your face thinking that exact thing because I think I had Jimbo on my mind, and I was like, no, the cast really didn't see her coming. Like, y'all were
no, we were
good.
blindsided.
She
Yeah.
looked a little crazy. Like, that first entrance look, the like very wide triangular hair,
Yeah.
the very, very pale makeup, and then those knockers. You're like, who is this
Is
weird
this
uncle?
And it was also one of those people where she walked in and a lot of us knew each other, but when
No
Jimbo
one knew
walked
her.
in, no one really knew who she was because she wasn't a girl who like traveled a lot. She wasn't a girl who like really promoted herself on social media. I
On
remember her and I had a
social, yeah.
conversation about like Instagram, and she was like, I know I should, but like I don't love Instagram. Like she was kind of just really like I should, but whatever. And now she's like one of the most followed queens and like one of the most popular ones. And I was just like, work, bitch.
Mhm.
But when she walked in, we kind of all like all of us had that like
Who dat?
collective thing where we were like, who's that? But also like, oh, she's gonna be big. Like she's gonna be
Yeah,
huge. Like this girl's gonna be
100%.
so popular
Yep.
for like just being an absolute legend. And we knew she was I knew she was gonna bring the looks just from her walking in and like from even what she made with the zipper thing, like you could tell that she was gonna slay it. But
Yeah, no, totally.
speaking of
What do we
slaying
think
it,
about this?
I love Jimbo, and I love a lot of things about this.
I'm hearing a compliment sandwich.
I love a lot of things about this. I think that it looks great. I think it fits her great. I love her big old tiggle biggies. I think the fabric looks a little cheap. I think
Hmm.
it looks a tiny bit cheap, but I'm gonna blame the lighting. I'm not gonna blame her.
Hmm.
Um, and what I will compliment her on is she wore the fucking black boots, but she tied it in with the sleeve.
Yeah,
She
she
tied it
brought
in
in.
so it makes sense, you know? So she still wore the black pleaser, but it makes sense because it's tied in with the rest of the outfit. Um, I will say though, I really have been enjoying her makeup lately, and I think that they did her very dirty with this lighting.
Well, it's been almost like, when did they film this? I feel like she's had a glow up since.
When did Lemon tweet that she found her charger? When was that?
Someone find it in the chat.
Oh my god, sorry guys. I just found my charger. That was the funniest thing in the world. Yeah, I do really like it. I do really enjoy it. I think she looks great. She looks like Geometric's mom from that one
Oh my
challenge.
god.
Yeah.
Stop,
It looks like
stop.
Gia's mom found her outfit and went, wow, this looks great, and threw it
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. Oh.
And so I do really like it, but I just don't love the way that the lighting is treating her makeup, because even in the close up, her makeup looks good, but it's just like so blown out.
Mm.
But I like the hair, I like the makeup, and I
Yeah.
like that she kept her like Jimboisms for the thing. I'm gonna crush the competition. It's like shaking her
Oh yeah,
face, like
quote, like all of the
yeah,
best of. It was like a
so many of
best of
them.
montage
Yeah,
in a row.
she's great.
Um, Here's my thing with this look. I'm torn. There's a part of me that likes that she's the only one that feels like a superhero.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? More of that shiny spandex. It's definitely
yeah,
not gladiator.
she's less gladiator. She's more modern.
Yeah, she's definitely
Yeah.
more like skin tight speed racer, like aerodynamic, like don't you can't stop me, it's skin tight. But then if
Hmm.
you like look at the knees, kind of that shine that you're talking about highlighting the fabric almost reading cheap, it's because
Hmm.
it looks thin. Like in the areas where it's
Mm.
doing little crinkles, it's because it's a thin fabric. And then we equate
Oh,
thin with cheap. Like
yeah,
I think that's what's going on here.
yeah.
Even above the corset, we're getting another little, just a little another
Little
little
tug.
crinkle, another little mini little
Yeah.
crease in the fabric that again starts to read as ill-fitted. And honestly, her proportions are so like
Wild.
different, so different than when she's out of drag that like to me, my mind spins to think about how you would actually accommodate that breastplate in
Hmm.
anything. So overall, the fit is pretty good. It's just I think the fabric and the way they side lit this did her
Yeah.
kind of dirty. It's
Yeah.
two very big lights from the side. That's what's
Yeah.
happening here.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely blame it on the set, because I feel like if I were to see
Blame
this
it
in
on
person,
the lighting.
she wanna blame it on the
On
lighting.
the lighting.
I
Itchy,
will, because I
sorry,
do like
lighting.
it. I do really enjoy the look, and I love everything about Jimbo and what she gave.
Mhm.
But oh my god, I'm so sorry I burped. Oh, I feel better. But
That's
yeah,
good.
thank
It
you.
sounded
I've
like
been
a
drinking
leaf.
a tiny Dr. Pepper to keep my sugar up.
Oh my god, it's the pop. That's why. Anything
Yeah,
carbonated.
I know, because I've just been drinking these little Dr. Peppers, because I feel like when I do these things, I feel like my sugar drops because I get nervous. So I've had this like
Oh,
tiny
keep you
Dr.
up, up,
Pepper.
up.
It's
Yeah,
kept
yeah,
me up,
yeah.
up, 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 up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I
Let
like
me know
it.
if my energy is low. I'll be like, hi.
No, oh my god, your energy is great. But I like it. What do you think? Qualified or disqualified?
Disqualified.
No.
I am so Jimbo. I am so sorry. You're cool. I've just seen you do better.
I'm gonna
I think
say
it's the photo, but I can't look away.
I will say I'm gonna say qualified, but I do wish that it was less intergalactic space superhero and more gladiator, like everyone else's has been. You
Yeah,
know?
she feels different in the wrong way.
Yeah, so it's almost like everyone was going to battle, and Jimbo
Yeah.
floated down from space, like hi, like,
Yeah.
and it was just like, what's happening? But I do still like it, but I'll say qualified.
I will say though, in the interview,
Mhm.
she was very funny, very on it, very
Yes,
self-aware. I feel like it's Jimbo 2.0,
yes.
or maybe 1.5, because she definitely got new teeth after this. I recognize her old smile. She has like piano key teeth now.
But so this the
Like,
Trixie Mattel stunning, beautiful smile.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love both. I think both are adorable. But
Mhm.
I noticed in the interviews, I was like, oh, it's her old smile.
Oh,
Um,
it makes me kind
but
of want to get new teeth. Like I love her new teeth, and it
I'm
makes me kind of
obsessed too. When she
yeah.
smiles, I'm like, I want them.
I
They're
know. I
like
want my teeth
literal
to be
piano
that shiny.
keys.
Oh, they're so
Can we get
beautiful.
a veneer sponsor for the podcast?
I don't know. You have really nice teeth, though. I feel like I had like these little gimpy ones.
Oh, you know what you could do? Just that be a veneer.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Ah,
It's a flipper. Tiffany,
it's
shut
a
up.
it's a flipper.
She wears it all the time.
I thought she got her teeth done. It's just a flipper. It's okay. Oh my god.
I feel like is she wearing I feel like she wasn't even in drag when I saw her last, and I felt teeth were still. You know what, Tiffany? Maybe you're right.
Should we let's ask her if we ever have her on. Is it a
Is that
flipper?
rude? Is that too on the
No.
nose? I mean, I'm talking about it on a live stream. Ooh.
Yeah, and she's gonna hear it eventually. Jimbo
Yeah.
loves to listen. Jimbo has messaged me before being like, loved that thing you did on our show. And I'm like, Jimbo listens. So Jimbo
like, oh
listens. So hi Jimbo. Love you so much.
Love you, and I'm so sorry that I didn't vibe.
I'm
vibed. So excited to see what you do this season.
Yes.
You're making us very proud.
Yes, I'm very excited. So
I told her she put Canada's Drag Race on the map. She really, really did. I think season 2 was because of highlights of season 1, and one of those was Jimbo, for sure.
Yeah, it was Jimbo Scream. I was everywhere. That after that first episode, Jimbo Scream was absolutely all over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, outshined me quite a bit, but that's fine.
Outshine me.
It's cool. But yeah, okay. So we love Jimbo. Now, I'm gonna be extremely biased right now. The next person we're going to is maybe my favorite person on the show right now, and I will say my favorite outfit, Lemon. I love this outfit.
It's cool.
I love this outfit. My sweet little Lem. I think she looks incredible. I think she looks beautiful. I think she looks strong. I think the legs, the heels, the diamonds in the hair, the makeup, the breastplate. Oh, and like the chain link, like Grecian robe. Like, oh, I love it. I think it's incredible.
I love that she went bare leg. I'm pretty sure she's the only one who did like the touch this skin fantasy darling. Like, nothing wrong with a Capezio tight. You gotta hide your padding and everything. But if you've got like the measurements like she does, it's just phenomenal. Badass, like just like you. You can do the bare leg, and it just had this fantasy. Because what, you like oil up your legs and they get this light. Like, look at her legs; they look like they're gorge. I do not like yellow and gold though. That's a pet peeve of mine. When they sit next to each other, it hurts my heart.
I'm just gonna let you know something really quick. That whole time you were telling us all of these wonderful and amazing critiques.
Was there music?
There was. Lemon's entire rap just drowned you out.
Oh, don't even have to ask for it for me to get it.
So it's you just being like, and then this, and I went, and this, and you just hear her like, don't even have to ask for it for me to get it. When I say about ass and this, a charge credit, leaker, I knew you were gonna play that.
It's like me doing the worst lip sync ever.
Yes. Also, if I love you guys so much, we did the one play of it, no more. That's why I made it more expensive. That's why I added 900 bits to the cost.
Why you made it 900 bits?
That's why I made it more expensive. I just wanted it done one time, no more times. So,
isn't that so funny that Priyanka's song, and even in Priyanka's music career, Lemon's rap verse is the most viral? Like, I think that is the funniest thing in the world. I don't know why it makes me laugh so hard.
It's hilarious to me. Like, I feel almost bad, but but Priyanka's fine. That's why
she's doing okay. Yeah.
She's doing okay. Like, she's thriving. She's got an incredible career. She has hit after hit, and she's hosting like country music awards and everything. Like, Pri's doing fine. For us to be able to think that is the funniest fucking thing in the world on Priyanka's song, Lemons is the most popular thing. Yeah, so Lemon, yes, let Lemon thrive. Lemon is absolutely thriving.
I think she's thriving. One comment, I was muted over her sickening rap verse that bears repeating. I do not like gold and yellow alongside each other. It hurts my heart. It makes me... I don't like that.
Okay.
I know yellow hair is her branding, her vibe. I don't know.
Wish she did like a blonde, maybe?
What if she did gold hair? Like,
I don't know if that's a thing.
What if she found out a way how to do that? You know what I mean? Like,
if anyone were to, it would be Lemon. She would pay someone to
make it. You know what I mean?
But imagine if
add
she
more
did...
metallic in the hair. I don't know. Am I being picky?
No, I don't think it's picky. I think if she would have done like a yellow blonde, like, you know how they have those like yellow tone blondes where it's still blonde, but it's got more of a yellow tinge to it. If she were to do that, maybe you would have vibed with it a little bit more and it would have made a little bit more sense.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, the yellow hair kind of makes sense with the character and the vibe. So I understand that it may clash slightly, but I think it's so
do we
a part
like
of
the
her
yellow shoe?
Yeah, I don't know if I like the yellow shoe.
See?
See, I like the, but here's the thing, but I like the yellow shoe because it ties in the hair. But if it was a gold or a yellow blonde, I would have preferred a gold shoe. But I know Miss Lemon would have done that.
I
See,
know.
I'm gonna defend her till the end of the world. Like I'm so biased.
You have to. I would say the way it drapes on her body is phenomenal.
Oh, it's incredible.
I know this for a fact. Lemon is a cutie patootie. She's petite. She looks like 6 feet tall in this photo. So she's done the right high slit. Like that's almost like your panty like waistline. And so it
Yeah.
just makes her leg look like her inseam look eternal.
Yes.
And I don't know, I think I love the up do, the
Yeah.
big ass braid that kind of balances the cape
It
other
reminds
side.
me of
Like
the come through video with her swinging the braid.
OT. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? That's probably why she did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh
yeah.
timing wise, maybe I'm not sure, but
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Well, it works out.
It works. I'm not sure what came first, the rap or the filming. So either
I want a
way,
screen recording of both of us just like looking distantly. Like, welcome to semi-qualified queens. Hmm.
there's already a clip actually
Sure.
made of you
Sure.
like having a very deep conversation of the things you don't like about this outfit and Lemon drowning you out completely. And I can't wait to send it to you. It's gonna be really funny.
I want that so bad.
It's jokes. I'll turn it into a TikTok for you, and it's just zooming in on you, just talking. It's just Lemon rapping over you.
Exactly.
But I personally like it. I want to know in the chat: is it qualified or is it disqualified? What do you think?
Oh, it's still with the color qualm. It's still qualified.
Yeah, same. It's qualified,
Like
and I'm so
it's
excited to
gorge.
see her on the show. Like I can't wait to see
Me
like people we
too.
know like really step up and thrive. Like her and Jimbo. Like these are people that are feel so close to home because they're Canada and like speaking just from my personal experience. Like these are people that I experienced the show with. So to be able to see
Hello.
them step back on and to be able to kind of give another facet to Canadian drag and another kind of like, it's almost like when we got to see Brooklyn go on,
Yes.
to
Oh,
see
good
that
good
like
parallel. Yes.
like when Brooke got
100%.
on, it was just like, oh my god, this is like home. This is like,
Well, there's magic to Rue being there. Like the fact that they're going to be in the same like set with RuPaul, like that in itself is why I would say yes to going back on the show. It's
is
like,
to meet Rue.
well, yeah, that's like a
See,
lifelong goal in
I
drag.
I mean Rue's great, and I love Rue, and I love the platform Rue has been able to give us and everything. 98% qualified. Taste, thank
Bam.
you.
Yeah.
The 2% who did disqualified, out, banned. Kidding.
Bye,
But
Kendall. No, just kidding.
bye, Kendall. But I will say, for me, it's Michelle.
Oh, shut up, really?
It's Michelle. It's Michelle. It's
That's
Michelle.
cute. I
It's
love
Michelle.
that.
I would say yes. I would literally if they were to call me, the first thing I would say is Michelle going to be there. Like, I'd be like, I just need to know, is Michelle going to be there? Because if she's not, it's a no.
If I really think about it, for me, it's Carson.
Carson?
I'm kidding. I'm being
Oh,
sarcastic.
no, it's Michelle for me. Like anytime Michelle responds to like anything I read on her socials, I literally go to like Mr. Box, like my husband, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, Michelle Visage just responded to me. Oh my god, I just
Yeah.
gotta lose my
That is
mind.
pretty cool. That is
Yeah,
really cool.
she's awesome.
I just feel like she's more approachable. So in some senses, I feel like there could be a day where maybe not anymore, but like I felt like she used to tour with the queens. Like I feel like she's a little more of us, whereas like Rue is on this fucking pedestal that should
Yeah,
just like the only way I would ever actually see her drag that close is because it's for her damn show. And I've
yeah.
always just wanted to see the magic like up close. It's like seeing, you know, the Wizard of Oz.
To see behind the curtain.
And then see her in track pants as she sits down behind the panel.
Oh my god, with those skinny little legs.
Skinny little legs. She is Jack Skellington.
She's
Like
so thin,
literally, she is so tiny.
so
So,
tiny.
so, so tiny.
But I mean, girly, we did it. That was them.
We did it.
We did it.
We met the queen.
We met the queens. How did I want to know from you guys? Did you enjoy? How was it? Did you guys have a really good time? Synthia, I had a great time.
I honestly love this so much. I'm obsessed with Discord, like how feel like we're in the same room. It's like, I just think this is going to be a really amazing part of my week. And then getting to share this with all of the fans, the people who stand for us, like, and the show. Like, this is just going to be iconic. It's going to be
Yes.
so much fun. Like, I feel like we're born to do.
We're just legends. Like
Legends. Oh
legends
my
vibes.
goodness.
Legends
Do you have
vibes.
a front runner?
My front runner for me, I'm gonna throw away my biases. I'm gonna take my
Yeah.
biases. I'm gonna throw them out the window. Just looking at the looks, I'm gonna give you a top. Do you want to top three?
Sure.
Let's do a top three because I can't decide. I'm gonna do my top three with just the looks. My top threes are Lemon,
Cute.
Janey, and Blue.
Cute.
Mm-hmm. Those are my top three. Those are my top qualified, Tiffany. Those are my top three.
I would say Pangina,
Okay.
Janey, and then Blue. So what does that make? Two of ours the same?
We both agreed on Blue and Janey.
Yeah.
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 I think they're cool. As far as the like structured armor goes, like theirs really look like it could be in like a Marvel movie. Like it looks, I don't know, like budget.
And
like
even
big
them
budget.
together, like it just makes so much sense. I feel like they understood the assignment.
I understood the assignment.
Yeah, they really understood the assignment. I'm seeing everyone in the chat saying the Mo erasure. It's the tights. It's the gold tights.
Oh, sorry guys. Sorry folks.
We're thinking about details, and the tights just weren't the tea for us, But Mo was incredible and an icon.
I can't wait to see what Mo does with those 5 special pieces separately. Like maybe the Egyptian hat gets to show up and have its own amazing photo shoot. The wings eventually get like other gold wings and become like a big thing. It just felt like 5 different stories. And just because it's gold doesn't mean it's all going to go together. And that's on period.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, those are our top 3. We both agree on 2. But I love that. I love
less
this.
is Mo. Oh my God, Courtney.
Less is more, Courtney. Less is Mo. Wait, are they getting money? Oh, we don't know. So we don't know. We don't know. I know because it's the UK, maybe they probably won't because it's BBC. They might get their silly little pins and a web series.
So right. Oh my God, I don't know. I didn't even think of that.
Hopefully they get like, didn't Holland get like a gown or something?
That's not the same. Can't pay your rent with a gown.
Well, you could sell the gown. I'd sell the gown. But I don't think they're going to get a cash prize. I hope they would, but I don't think they will because it's BBC.
I mean, the clout, the bragging rights, that in itself is like a powerful thing. But yeah, we don't know.
No. Well, I know like you'll probably get you probably get paid for being on it because they have to pay for your time probably. And then I know
like that fat check. Like I feel like that.
not the $100,000. Oh, hi Jackson. Flannel Jax is someone I stream with a lot, and he is a beautiful, gorgeous, heterosexual man.
I think someone thinks they're getting paid, and what if the world, like if it's the international version, and then a British queen could win the cash? That would kind of be iconic.
Wow.
What if this was the only way a British queen could get the cash?
This is the only way that they can ever get it. I don't know. I hope Canada takes it home no matter what, because obvious reasons. So for the British girls, it's just like, sorry, not sorry, girlies. Hope you get your money from your bookings, but I am Canada all the way. Canada all the way.
I mean, no, I want hometown pride. Like I want to see.
Imagine it's just like a giant trophy with like flames coming out of it.
Oh fuck yes.
But
I want to see the trophy.
But I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today on our live event. I have had so much fun with you, Synthia. I've had so much fun with the chat. Thank you guys so much for being so respectful and having so much fun. I really appreciate it. If you want to be featured on the podcast, don't forget to email us at semiqualifiedqueenspodcast@gmail.com. Is that it? Can you double check for me?
That's totally it.
That's totally it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
semiqualifiedqueenspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, thank you, Ian, for getting that down. So if you want to be on the podcast, email us at semiqualifiedqueenspodcast@gmail.com. You can say anything. You can tell us stories. You can give us suggestions. You can say whatever you want, and then we'll kind of like, that is the longest email. Leaker, listen. It's all that was available. But
Girl, okay, full transparency, y'all. We wanted just like semi-qualified podcast, but someone had it.
some straight
Like
guy.
some straight guy with like 60 subs. Like
Yeah.
it's not the one. It's not the
So
T.
we're gonna
So
try and get way past that.
oh,
Yeah,
no, like way past that. Like
way
we're not
past
even
that.
interested in that.
Yeah.
But that's why it's such a long show title, but all for you,
Yeah.
quality and quantity.
It's for the besties. But we are going to make sure I'm hopefully going to be able to get this episode on Spotify so you can listen to it again for our first episode just with the audio. If not, we are going to have our very, very first episode after episode 1. We'll let you guys know when that date is going to be once we kind of solidify everything. I don't want to throw out a date, and if it's not the right one, I'm like, sorry. But you can follow us on all of our socials.
Really close after the first episode. Like once that goes out, Juice and I are going to connect, share our thoughts, and y'all are really passionate about knowing if it's on Spotify. It will 1000% be on Spotify.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be on Spotify. So we love you guys so much.
Streaming apps. We love you so much. Thank you guys for joining us. Juice, thank you for handling all the tech. Like literally, I don't know how you're even doing all of that so calm. Like you're literally just like switching video and everything the whole time. Brava.
I had a great time. And Synthia, I'm actually going to show you something that we do at the end of a Twitch stream. We are going to share our love a little bit, and we're going to raid somebody else. So what happens with a raid is we're going to go over to somebody's stream, and we're just going to bring our audience over there and share the love with them. So
cool.
Let's go. Does anybody have a quick suggestion on where we should go? I'm not really sure where we should go. Is Jackson live? We'll go over and we'll raid Jackson. So let me just write it. All we do is we just put this in, and he's playing a little bit of Pokemon right now, and we just go over and we just do a little Radiana Grande. So I love you guys so much. Synthia, thank you so much for today, and I can't wait to record the very first one. And it's gonna be great. And now we say bye. Bye, besties.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Out.